Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Good evening. Kind of a gloomy, overcast day. We're going to get some wind and rain later, increasing. The sun's going to pop out a few times. And then the rest of the week, it's going to be gorgeous. Our weatherman, Dead Wrong Dale, out of Corpus Christi, let me know that it was 70 degrees. The winds are 17 miles per hour, and it's 96% humidity. That's Aransas Bay. It's going to take a drive. I will have my microphone coming in, hopefully tomorrow. Amazon said today, but we're out in the boonies. We're about 25 miles north of Corpus Christi, Texas. Things just take a little longer here. If you're in a hurry, don't come to Rockport. Small town, 8,000 people. And apparently several million seagulls. Laughing gulls, technically, right? Is it time for a dad joke yet? Yeah, let's get it out of the way. How did the grape become so wise? By raising awareness. I don't know. I love a good stupid dad joke. Speaking of pee jugs, if you guys don't know, I've lived in my F-150 for over 3 years now. Got a Lear topper on the back. And I'm in Rockport, Texas. I do travel till gas hit $4 a gallon. I'm sorry. Here it only went to $3.99.9, so I shouldn't exaggerate and say $4. I know some of you have left messages in parts of the country. Some a little bit cheaper. Today I saw it for $3.71. And that was at Circle K. So I'm hoping it goes down at Murphy or Valero, because that's where I have my gas cards, and I'll get an additional savings. I'll get 5 more cents off a gallon if I use Valero. And if I go to Murphy, I'll get 5 cents, and then I have points saved up, so I'll get an additional 10 cents off. So 15 cents off each gallon total. If you guys use Murphy gas, the ones that are at Walmart, why are you guys following? They're following me because my wind is down, but I'm not feeding them. I have no food, guys. They know if they follow a fat man, there's got to be food involved. If you do go to Murphy, get yourself a Murphy gas card, because it'll save you 5 cents a gallon, and when you get 100 points, it'll give you the option of taking an additional 10 cents off a gallon. They even have a game you can play once a week to get extra points. It takes about 30 seconds. It's pretty neat. I like it. I'm pretty cheap. I like getting discounts on stuff. So back to my pee jug story. I have a prescription for something called hydrochlorothiazide. It's basically a water pill. I probably take 4 or 5 a month, average. It's supposed to be something you take every day. I don't like taking anything every day, unless it's like a cheeseburger. Yeah, I could do a cheeseburger a day. That wouldn't be a problem. Well, yesterday, I guess I noticed I had some fluid on my left knee. So that's when I usually take it. I had a good amount of fluid on my left knee, and I took it around 4 in the afternoon. Well, as soon as I took it, I remembered I had already taken one about noon. So that meant I was peeing every 10 minutes. So I got in the back of the truck last night for good around 9 p.m. And between 9 p.m. and 7 p.m. this morning, I put out a gallon of urine. I know you were hoping to tune into the channel and get a good pee jug story today. And I worked overnight, and it was literally like every 20 minutes I was peeing. So don't ever take 2 hydrochlorothiazides, especially if you're trying to sleep in the back of your truck. Guys, I have no food. I have nothing I could give you here. I'm sorry. Luciano's got 6 bags of cat food. Go see him. I really think the seagulls see me pull up and give Luciano the bags of cat food, and they think, you know, I'm the cat food guy. Luciano's my homeless buddy, and he buys 6 or 7 big bags of cat food every week and feeds cats, dogs, and seagulls. I also got a really nice visit from my friend Alexis. I love being around young people, and when they're young and beautiful and have a smile and they're pleasant, that's a big bonus. Young people have an energy. She brought her 5-year-old son William, and Malia's her daughter's not quite 2, I don't believe. Malia doesn't talk a whole lot. She makes noise, so she's probably somewhere between a year and a year and a half. Yeah. And I was just bringing up memories. Alexis lived with me for a while right after Hurricane Harvey. And I told her I remember the first time I ever met her. She was, what do you call the person who seats you at a restaurant? It was at Moby Dick's in Port Aransas. She was working the sit-down booth. And my grandson was working there at the time, and she knew to look out for me. So she came and got me out of line, and the hostess, there you go, and sat us as soon as we walked in. There was a line of about 20 people. And I just remember seeing her, and she has those neon blue eyes. The kind that you think people are wearing contacts, but she doesn't. And, yeah, and it was like, did you ever meet someone and you love them? You instantly love them, everything about them. And, yeah, and I've been friends with her since. That has to be, I don't know, man, 8-10 years. From there, she joined the Army and went to South Korea. Really interesting. And then her son, she had her and her son moved in with me right after Hurricane Harvey. There was basically no housing in this area. There's still a housing shortage in this area 4.5 years later. And, yeah, she had a bedroom and her own bathroom upstairs, and she asked me to watch William while she took a shower. And it was the first time I was ever with him. I fell in love with him right away. Very personable child, and he still is at 5. He's just funny. He has no fear of things, and yeah, he's really good. And then when I was visiting them about a year ago, we made a video. I took them all to the drive-through safari park. That's the first time I met Malia, and she slept through the whole safari park. She was a few months old, and Alexis, we were eating lunch, and Alexis asked me just, watch the baby so she could take William to the bathroom. And Malia woke up, and she looked up and saw me, and she just smiled, and she has her mother's electric blue eyes. I'm like, wow, I just fell in love with this kid. I just fell in love with this kid too. So it's really nice to see Alexis and William and Malia. Any chance I get to see them is awesome. How about those bluebonnets, guys? It's kind of rambling right through the bluebonnets. It was nice to find a big patch of bluebonnets like that right by the water. I just happened to look to the right, and there they were. I finished up a book this morning. The what was the book called? The Basic Works of Aristotle. It's interesting. I've only read quotes from Aristotle before. Never really read any of his work. Finished that, and now I have the newest National Geographic, and I try to read those cover to cover. And there's a lot of reading in a National Geographic magazine, and I really love the photos. And they always have charts and information. Some things I go, read once I read once and then I'll go back to it. My friends Bill and Lisa got me that subscription last Christmas, and I'm still getting it. I used to read it at the library, but I do like having it. It always seemed like something when you were growing up, I would see at different people's houses they saved the National Geographic for some reason. But I'm not in a position where I save anything. I drop off any physical books or magazines that I have. If I purchase them or were given as a gift, I take them to the library. Well, guys, that's enough rattling from me. I really appreciate you all for riding along today. Thanks for watching.